Hey guys, Wade here with All American Retrievers, Texas Duck Dogs, and Callback Retrievers. Go over to Munster Milling to their website and order a bag of dog food. They have excellent ingredients. Get it shipped to your door. Use discount code TDD and you will get, I believe it's 40% off your first order. It may be a little more than that. But discount code TDD. Start ordering dog food from Munster Milling. They've even got a freeze-dried product that is never cooked, never baked, has better ingredient or more nutrients in it. Anyway, but their regular kibble dog food is great. They've got good ingredients. Check them out. I'm here today with Freeman. Okay, he's one of my favorite dogs, and we've got 2 qualifying wins together. He's been away at hunting camp, and now it's time to get him back ready for the open. And I tried to run a blind with him when he first came back, and he wouldn't take straight up back casts. He was taking a bunch of angles, which is typical for a dog coming out of the hunting field. Well, for competitions, I've got to straighten that up and clean those lines back up. So we're going to go to our 150-yard force to pile, get in a few reps there. Then I've got some other drills that I'm going to do, but I'm going to start here with just straight up back cast, driving to that far back pile. So this is Freeman. We may have to clean up his sit. We may have to clean up other things. Pretty much any time a dog comes back from hunting camp, there's work to do. Right? Hey. Attaboy, good dog. Good dog. Okay. Fetch. Sit. Sit, hold. He wanted to immediately spit that out and drop it, so I'm just reiterating hold. Drop. Good. Okay. You know, when you're out hunting, you're just pulling that bird out of their mouth as fast as possible. You're not too worried about them having a good firm hold. You're more concerned about get that bird out, let's go get the next one. So that's kind of typical that a dog might have some, you know, loose hold work going on. Here, heel. And typical questions. Read or he won't tolerate all that. Like big heat on. So that includes the leash and the flower bed, to the porch, the corner of this, the tire of that. So I generally discourage marking. Sit. Good. So we go back to on leash. I mean, I'm going to put the dog back on leash. I don't care if he's been 3 weeks or 3 months, however long he's been out of training. We're going to come back and we're going to start with what is familiar, what he knows and should. And we're going to review that. It's fundamentals. It's always about the fundamentals and what sport it is. If you're rifles, if you're swinging a baseball bat, it's all about fundamentals. Now look at this guy. He's totally in control. Sit. So there's where I'm really thankful for an e-collar, because here I'm 20 yards away from the dog, nose on the ground, peeing stuff. You know, I don't have to focus because I've been allowed to run free and be wild and free. So I get to sharpen him up. We got to get ready for competitions. And that macho being in control stuff's not going to work. Heel. Sit. Good. Dead. Okay. Good. Here. Good. Sit. Now with the dog angle, instead of straight back cast, a really long force to pile session, 2 or 3 of them in a row, and then I like to dial it down into a yard work drill. Sit. Good. Angle right there. Here. There's nothing out there. Here. Sit. Back. So there, I just scooted up to him. I to take that angle away. I want him turned straight back. Loopy turn. Oh, good dog. Sit. So that one had a little bit of pressure on it. And in the back cast, I nicked him as he's turning over that, what would be his right shoulder, sit on my left back. There, he went out to Nowheresville. Sit, big loopy cast. Here, sit, back. There we go. I had to step into it again. So, we're re-educating the dog. I really thought coming out with this Lone Ranger any kind of loopy cast, but we're getting it. So I'm glad we're here doing it. Back. Sit. See, he doesn't want to sit all the way. I wonder why. Well, because that standard may have not been held to during hunting. Back. Back. Especially when you're hunting in running water. Good! Or shallow rice paddies or something like that. And the dog's on his feet. They're really reluctant to sit because it's just so awkward. Good boy. Good boy. So a lot of times we get hunting. Back. Now, I got a little bit of a loopy cast. It wasn't enough to stop it. Oh, that was a nice set of brakes there. Back. Hey, there we go. Good. Hey, good. Attaboy. Here. Sit. Yeah, sit. Yeah. Back. So he got offline. Back. He kind of took a loopy turn. Good. Back. He heard a real soft whistle because I was talking with a whistle in my mouth. Attaboy. Good. And so he sat that last time. But, he took the straight up right back and then flared out into the offline. Sit. Yeah. Drop. Sit. Good boy. Back. No. Come here. Sit. So I got that ugly angle cast. Back. Good. So I had to move in and step into his face and give him the cast there. And he got the message. Attaboy! Hey! Good dog. And I am going to go to a number 2 momentary because the number 3 momentary caused a vocalization. Back. No! Come here. Sit. Lazy, loopy. I'm sure you see that. I give a straight up right back. And this dog wants to kind of wallow out there like he don't know how to turn on a dime. I want my dogs to turn on a dime. And so you can't tolerate that right here. Back. Yeah. I mean, that was better, but it still was not satisfactory. So there's a couple of things I'll do here. I'm going to finish this pile session just because he's just getting back and getting started with me. We didn't make it to the full 150 yards. We made it to about 110, 115. But I normally keep backing up. Sit. Good. Sit. Good. Back. Good. There you go. Back. I got a nice cast there. So okay. Back. No! Come here. I know that's going to be loud in the microphone, but he's got to hear me say no. Sit. Good. So I gave a straight up left back cast. And this dog took an angle. The very problem we're trying to solve. And so when you tolerate angle casts out hunting or in training and you're wanting the back cast, sit. Back. Oh, look at that. You got a perfect straight cast there. Hey! Attaboy! I'm going to put a little more praise on that. Uptones, verbal communication. Attaboy. Sit. I want him to know that's really what we're looking for. Back. No. Come here. Sit. Sit. Back. All right. And I would say 95% of this drill is done without pressure. Hey, good. If I get a sloppy or a slow sit, I'll know on the next whistle. Sit. Then I'm going to blow the whistle and nick. Sit with the e-collar simultaneously. Back. What a dog. What a dog. Now I'm going to stop him on the return. I'm going to try to get a left back cast. Sit. Back. 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 So he's not, you know, I'm seeing here, he's good, good. Sit. Back. 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 Oh gosh. Okay. Not going very smooth. Here, here. Take what you get. Sit. Trying to fit a bumper in his mouth immediately. That's something that I said. That's not something we do that often. Good boy, Freeman. Good boy. And I decided I'm going to fix that on the next cast. Hey, hey, hey. Meaning, I'll do another cast with Freeman with no bumper in his mouth to send him for the reward. And it's likely that he'll take the straight up back. Good boy. Good big boy. Okay. Fetch. Good. Sit. Drop. Okay. Good dog. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. So a couple of other things that I'll do if dogs continue to give me angles instead of straight backs, I'll put something in the way to block the angle. So it can be a chair, a stool, a holding blind, and make them, you know, take the turn and take the tight turn. Here, sit. And then I've got another drill that we're going to do in the coming days. I'll probably do one more pile session with him. Not today, probably tomorrow, but maybe this afternoon. And then I'll start I just put 5 bumpers out, space them apart. I'm the only guy I know doing this, but I'm sure other trainers have come up with it and do it. And I start at one end of the row, and we do straight up backs to that bumper. Then we move over to the next one, straight up backs to the next bumper. And what happens is these dogs want to take angles because they just got that bumper on the left. So we come down the row, moving from left to right, and then we go back down the row, right to left. You've got a white bumper, and then 5 big steps, another white bumper, 5 big steps, another white bumper, 5 big steps, white bumper, and so on. You have 5 bumpers out, and you move down the row to the right, and then down the row to the left, or vice versa. It does not matter. But once you move to the inside, you do the outside one, and that's the easiest one. But when you move to the inside one, if you just picked up the one on the right and you do a right back cast, they want to go angle right instead of right back. So I found it's a good drill to isolate straight up back casts, which are key for precision casting and running tight precision blinds, which is something that I'm always working on and trying to get better at. Happy training. See you in the field. Break.